Peach McIntyre.
Yes.
A big, wide motherfucker like you that's built up like a birthday cake with legs.
Yes.
They had her motherfucking newborns everywhere.
All right, Peach Fat. So after 50 days of being in the NICU, baby B is finally coming home. So we have both babies. Let's go.
Yes.
But the motherfucking house when she had them, the twins.
Yes.
Do not need to be giving advice about kids or parenting.
Actually, April, I do. And I should. So I do.
This is what I be talking about when I say you content creators, y'all get on the internet and contradict yourself.
How? How am I, Peach McIntyre, contradicting myself when I, Peach McIntyre, give all 9 of my children love, affection, hugs, free stuff?
Peach, you got CPS at your house every other day.
Because, April, people call CPS on me with frivolous claims like they do for you, maybe?
And you talking about your husband sent the video. Why is he not at work?
Easy. Because I, Peach McIntyre, I make $20,000 a month posting videos online. My husband doesn't have to work. I make enough money to cover us without food stamps, WIC, Medicaid. I don't need that. That's why he isn't at work. Instead, he is a Black stay-at-home father. He nurtures and feeds our children while I sit in our closet and work.
Why is Wood not at work? Because you a paymaster with your trick ass.
Because I am a wife that out-earns her husband, and it makes sense. Why would he go work a job and make a little bit of money when he can watch our children so we can make a lot of money? It makes sense. Just like hugging your children, even though you never received a hug, and even though nobody told you, I love you.
I'm not a hugger because I didn't get hugged when I was younger. Ain't nobody walk up on me and hug me. Nobody hugged me. Nobody told me when I was younger, April, I love you. Nobody told me that. Nobody kissed me every morning on my way out the door. When I woke up, nobody said, good morning, April.
It makes sense to go ahead and give them the hug and give them the I love you because nobody did it for you, April.
So I would never take no advice from you.
It's okay. You don't have to take the advice, but the advice has been given and you have been used as an example. And the beautiful thing about God is, although you won't take the advice, others are.
And so I know oftentimes you all get on here and try to bash Peach.
We definitely do that.
But that message was so important. I think that everyone should go and listen and watch that video because it was so inspiring even to me this morning. So Peach, you may not even ever see this.
I see your video. I hear your video. And I'm grateful that this video fell in your lap and that you are choosing to be different. Great job.
But I just want to say thank you for that message.
It was my pleasure. And thank you for being teachable.
And continue to shine your light on what generational trauma is and how to break generational curses.
And I, Peach McIntyre, needed that message to continue when everybody else is telling me to be quiet, let it go. It's not a big deal. So thank you.
Even though people may say they don't listen to you or they're not going to take any advice from you.
Going on in their life, we don't want to hear your opinion. I don't want to hear an opinion coming from you.
I can promise you this. They will get off this app and start to think about what it is that they could do better on as a parent.
April, that is my goal. That is why I won't talk about you. I could. You know I can. But because the intent, I'm a very intentional woman, the intent was to utilize that video as an example of what generational trauma looks like, or generational curses, as a lot of Black folks like to call them. I won't insult you. Now, I still believe that bitches like that need to go to jail. Because why would you want to inflict the same pain and suffering that you endured on your children when you could let my people free? You literally could free not only your children, but your children's children and your children's children. And you are deciding that you're not going to do it because Peach McINTYRE said so, and you won't take no advice from her.
Hear an opinion coming from you.
April, even though others may have given up on you, I still have faith. Faith the size of a watermelon, actually. That you will take heed. But if not, it's okay. Others are.
I want to say thank you because it helped me. It helped me see myself and how I can change and be better. Even though my children have gotten to an age of being a young adult, it's still time for me to do it.
And they're hugging their children today.
Do I tell y'all I love y'all?
No. No.
So do I hug y'all?
No.
What she's saying is not fucked up, but it is making me feel fucked up. So, can I have a hug?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna cry?
Yeah.
Why?
Because this messed up. Okay, so how do I feel hugging Leah?
I'm gonna cry and you gotta cry. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And they're thanking me today. And they're healing today. Ooh. Everything is still working together for the greater good. God is a good God, April.
You a big fat Oompa Loompa, wide body, busted Pillsbury, dough body biscuit ass.
In April, all of that is true. However, we're talking about you hugging your kids, regardless of if your parents hugged you or not. My parents didn't hug me, and I can still hug my kids, even though this is what the body looks like. The kids actually love to hug this kind of body. We got all this extra fluff and softness. They love it. You should try it, April. Please try it. Let me give you an example. April, maybe you can start off with like something like a teddy bear. This teddy bear is not alive, so it shouldn't feel as cringy. You can literally take the teddy bear and you can go like this, and you can hold it tight. And then just visualize that the teddy bear is winter or autumn or DJ. But I find it that some Black moms struggle more with their daughters than their sons. We'll talk about that another time. But let's pretend like this bear, and I bought this bear for myself. This bear is a kid, and we just say, you see how fluffy I look? And the bear is fluffy. You see how good this feels? And you can say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like Cora B did to her daughter.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And it's free. It costs nothing. And you can do this as many times as you like. You can record yourself doing this. That way you get comfortable before you actually go do it with your kids. It's kind of like a mock job interview. Now, if you practice those interview questions and then you go to the job, you rock it out and you do the job, do it with a bear. All right? They might be harder to find right now since it isn't Valentine's Day, but I'm sure you can find one online. Maybe even get a free one from TikTok Shop. There you go, April. You can do this.
Messy ass bitch. Worried about the children's with empty tummies.
Now, April, you saw me give those back. Why would I worry about children who have empty little tummies? My children's tummies aren't empty. To make this for my children, but don't ever play with my kids like this ever again. Whoever you need to talk to, my kids don't have no fucking empty tummies. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Ever again. Ever again. Don't play with my kids. I'm dead serious.
Don't worry about Kayla G. I didn't need your advice and I didn't need you to speak on it.
I, Peach McINTYRE, want to be clear. Actually, Peaches McINTYRE. I want to be clear. I'm talking to April. Now, before we were utilizing April's video as a reference. Here's what I mean. My husband gets to see with his own two eyes what it is like for a mother who has experienced trauma to inflict trauma on her own biological kids, although it is free to do it different. So I was showing the peach patch in my husband. Now I'm talking to you, April. I hope that this video is showing you how foolish you look and how you can literally change the lives of you and your children and their children and their children's children. And it's free. It costs you nothing. You already are doing so great, but you're doing so bad at the same exact time. Imagine, just imagine if you change.
I'm not traumatized. I just don't give a fuck and I get down where I'm mad at and I...
April, that right there is the problem. You don't give a fuck about your own biological kids. How disgusting. How disgusting of you to inflict the same trauma that you experience on your children and say, I don't give a fuck. That's the problem.
reciprocate energy that's given to me.
April, tell me, what did DJ, Winter, and Autumn, did I say their name right? What did your 3 children do to you for you to match their energy? You said that they hug you and you don't hug them back.
My kids, if they hug me, I'll let them, but I'm not gonna hug you back. It feel like I'm being...
Doesn't sound like matching energy to me. If you were matching energy, you would embrace your children, your biological children that you carried in your womb. You would hug them because you know how it feels. Sounds traumatic to me. It's a sad situation.
I'm not traumatized. And I'm not putting trauma on my kids. If I don't like hugging, I don't like hugging.
April, it's way deeper than that. You can lie to yourself like you do every day and tell yourself, I just don't like hugging. But I promise you, it's trauma!
Niggas I date to tell you I don't like hugging. How is you slow?
Well, that's the problem. I'm not slow. I'm highly intelligent. Perhaps autistic, which means genius. So, you're the slow one in this situation. Here you are, a mother of 3 biological kids, and you refuse to hug them because nobody hugged you. You're inflicting generational trauma. I give you the power, not that you need it, but because you may be slow. You may think that you need my permission. So I give you permission. I give you the power to reach out and hug yo kids. Give a fuck about them. Give a fuck about them. Because I only give a fuck about mine. Give a fuck about them. Hug them. Try it. It'll be awkward. But I promise you, It'll be worth it. Now, if you don't take heed, it's okay. God is using you still. You may not want to be used by God, but he's using you still. You refusing to do the simplest thing, embrace your biological children. Kiss them, tell them that you love them. You think that they are phenomenal, as sweet as pie. They can grow up and be whoever they want to be. Seriously, they can even be better than you. Even though you refuse to do that, others are listening. And not only are they listening, they are applying what I'm teaching. And ooh, April, it's some good shit. Hit it. I promise. It's better. It's better than any drug you may have ever tried. Any man you have ever rolled. When you start taking care of you, doing the work on you, loving on your kids will be easy. It all works together. But it starts with something as simple as you deciding that even though you don't have trauma, you say, it should be even easier to just embrace them. And then on the back end, you could do the work later. Have a great day, April. Actually, have a phenomenal day, April.
Stop speaking on me.